Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Armo Wednesday broadcast. Sorry that we're a little bit delayed. I had to set up quickly um, due to some delays. And with me today to help commentate, I have someone who you might know from your tournaments or from the Armo as well. Katie, hi.
Hello. It's nice to commentate with you. It's going to be my first time commentating, but I hope that I'll be good.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. All right, and let's take a look at the game. We're currently watching B1 Table 6. So between Jerry H, Dennis S, Anja M, and Takahiro S from Chicago. So our first dealer was Takahiro. The second one was Anja. And right now we're watching Jerry here on the dealer seat with a Tenpai now.
With
Has
an
to drop the green
amazing
drag.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but has to
except
drop the
that he has
green
to.
drag. And there's a 2-call hand here, dropping the green dragon. Gonna be Dama on this. So not quite reachy yet.
Yeah, this could develop into a Suanko. I mean, right now it's one away, despite being Tempai.
Mm-hmm. The 5 soul would deal into this Dama Pingfu. Oh, and it's gonna deal in. No.
Yeah,
The sneaky Dama Pingfu for
it's a
1000.
very small hand though, just to advance the rounds.
Mm-hmm. So the Dama for Toy Toy there not quite working out. Yeah, so currently going into Dennis's dealer here. Currently in first place, 41,700. Looks like we have a just
He can
standard.
always get more. He has Tudora in his hand and a pretty good shapes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so looks like just a normal Richie Pingfu hand with 2 Dora, so that's dealer Mangan. If Dennis can get it. There was a South being pawned here by Takahiro.
His hand is not very close, however. He has an awkward 7-9 shape and still a few honors.
Mm-hmm. And looks like across the way we have a possible pure straight, maybe just a pure double sequence. Now 1 away. See how they take it. Yep. So no Itsu, but Pingfu plus Ipeiko chance. And here on the left, not a great hand. The shapes are kind of awkward. Probably not going to be a hand that's going to be finishing this round. 1 away for the dealer.
Dennis picking up an improved shape on his 2 and north.
So now could draw into door 3 as well.
I feel like he was momentarily thinking about going for Itsu with the 2 mon, but decides not to. The shapes are too good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the perfectly shantan. Just hold it for the tempai. I guess there's also maybe a possibility of cutting the 2-pin earlier to disguise the 1-pin weight, possibly. There it is, tempai.
With
Pingfu Ipeiko
2.
tempai, 3-6 pin, and it's gonna deal it immediately.
Another Dama.
Another Dama Pingfu, 1000. Not seeing any of those Norths, so being afraid to reach, I imagine. Alright, so.
Dennis would definitely be more upset if he wasn't first already, but
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tekka here is starting up with an amazing hand. Very pawnable, with a good chance of Hinitsu.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, picking up another
Wow,
West.
this could be
Yeah,
close, Honitsu. On a West and Red way, that would be something.
he's 1 away.
Mm-hmm.
Does he take this? No, he waits.
Looks like it's gonna be a wait.
He's probably will take the red dragon if it comes out, but the
Mm-hmm.
West is just not worth the value drop for just Honitsu only.
White pair picked up by Anja. So now can maybe contest this the other hand.
Oh,
Wow, another pair of honors.
you caught West here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just plus 1 hun on either side now.
The
So
other
many
green.
honors. So we do have, is that Tempai? No, 1 away, missing a pair
No.
actually. Or I guess you have the 6, 6, 7, 8 shape across the way for Jerry. Taka, still patient.
Taka here picking up every single honor 1 by 1. This would be Tempai. Yep.
Yeah, I think now noticing it's taking a little bit too long to get the close one. So you're just gonna go for the East and Red weight.
But by the time you're about at the end of row one is when you want to be tenpai if you're trying to go for a quick hand.
Mm-hmm.
And this way guarantees him 3 Han.
Wrong.
And there it is. Just a South Dora one from Dennis, maintaining that first place. Just a
It's
quick win.
very much in Dennis's favor to go through the rounds quickly since he's already first.
By a decent margin too.
Oh, this
He
is a
can
nice hand here for Anja.
Yeah, he needs either a melt or a pair, just like that. Yeah, I imagine if he draws something around the 5-mon, he will drop 9-9 here.
Definitely for Tanya.
Honestly, there's some argument for dropping 9-9 to begin with, since you have the 8-9, 8 pins and the 9, so it's...
There's also a chance of Sanshoku here if you do draw the 4-mon. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go. Very,
So,
very good shapes and very
possible
early.
Mangan, possible Hanuman. Across the way, we do have an insane hand.
Each.
7 pairs Tenpai,
Oh.
actually, on North.
The classics.
Oh, the North!
Wrong.
The pair of North. Yep, gonna deal any Patsu, and it's Richi Patsu Chitoi Dora 2 for Hanuman. No Aura 2 for the Baiman, but
No,
Dennis
too.
getting a very nice hand here.
And the rich get richer.
This is a quick game as the hands are being won left and right so quickly. Have Jerry now on the dealer seat. So the duel was great for him. Put him in third now.
Everyone except Dennis is below
30,000. So there's going to be a bit of a battle here for someone to get above 30,000 to not suffer the extra penalties.
Wrong.
Dealer's hand is not that bad, but
he has 3 Kanchans, and they're not very callable since he doesn't have an obvious Yaku of any sort.
Until the Sanshoku comes in. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yakuhai.
Solves his problem somewhat, but it's one's
yeah,
cut.
it's one's cut, yeah. Not that great. Let's see. What are
Yeah,
the other players up to? Dora 2 on the right. Dennis could get even more points.
unfortunately Takahiro is pretty close to Tenpai already. Does he con? No, he chooses not to. Bit of an awkward
Decision to make here. Whether
I
you want
mean-
to keep your whites or the extra 3-pin. Decides to cut an entire meld, actually.
Yeah, just I think keeping the 3-3-3 instead of just one meld. I think having another pair is also nice. No need for the 5-mon, but just discard the 6-pin instead. Sakigiri.
5-mon looks a little bit safer against
Wow.
Kami.
Shimo now has 3 Dora. Oh, and a
Yeet.
3-sided Tenpai. Richi Dora 3 for Dennis. Possible painful on 3 and 6, so.
On the 3-4-6. Yeah, just collect all the Dora. Game becomes much easier.
Ooh, all the winning tiles over
You
here.
can cut white here.
Yeah.
And they're rather safe given that one of them is already out, but how do you reach
Ooh.
Tenpai there?
Unfortunately, Dennis not picking up the win. Anja gonna be picking up 3,000. So 2,000
This
plus the
does
reaches.
put Takahiro above 30,000, which he's now in a good position to at least get some points from this game.
What is this hand by Jerry? East Anko and a pair of Norse. Let's switch to the dealer though. Dennis on his last dealer, South 4. So this hand could possibly be what they need in order to overtake here. In fact, if this hand goes all the way, it could even take first.
Dennis is rather far ahead, but in overall standings, he's almost negative 60 points. So he's going to have a lot of incentive to play for more here, rather than just folding out and getting the first.
Yeah, Dennis unfortunately dealt into a Yakuman earlier in the season, but
Very unfortunate.
they are making it back. So it looks like 2 players are going for Honitsu in the same suit, so they might cancel each other out. Unless one of them gets luckier. We do have Dora too for Dennis, so this hand could end up being more.
Curious to see if Jerry is going to call anything, or if he's just going to try to keep playing closed. It doesn't look like he's going for Hojutsu anymore. He's not one away, but
Chi.
very interesting. He just wants to close the game out, it looks like.
Yeah, just afraid to lose out on it and get fourth. I mean, it is like essentially a Mungan worth. Oh,
And Takahiro's already
yeah,
called fried.
but still 2 away after 3 calls.
Yes. I don't think Jerry knows that though.
Tenpai.
Or anyone else for that matter.
Okay, the Narf is not dropped. So that will be Tenpai once the Narf is dropped. Meanwhile, the dealer keeps getting closer and closer. That's an improvement already. The 5 is gonna be pawned, I believe. I imagine. There it is. So now just Shantan for the dealer. Possible door 2.
Takahiro is in a very awkward spot where he can't get any of his tiles to connect. And the further the game goes, the harder it gets to defend.
There it is. Tenpai for the dealer. 360. So this would be 5,800. Could possibly...
Awkward Dora for Jerry.
So you already cut the...
The Narf looks kind of scary here on this board. But it will be dropped. Dora is dropped as well. Not taken. 2 players on Tenpai. Waiting on the last 5-mon. It might be conned by Dennis.
if he draws it, maybe. Oh, he has a chance to switch to 7.
Yeah, the switch to 7 will take precedence. Okay, it's one of the 6s. That's one of the 3s. Can be used in hand. Now for Ishanten for Sanshoku. So we cannot count Anja out.
The other 5 would have been dropped, but Jerry switched his weight to the 7.
Mm-hmm.
The efficiency unfortunately backfires.
It was only more efficient by 1 because... Oh, there it is. 2,000 all. It's going to put... Now, Dennis is the only one above 30k, so that's extra plus 20 on Numa, right?
Yeah, Anja just reached Tenpai on their last draw. But unfortunately, Dennis just closes out the hand here. Unfortunately for her. Very fortunate for Dennis. He needs all those points.
Alright, so first repeat of South 4 dealer. Let's see if Dennis can get even more points. This hand's looking pretty good. Some nice shapes.
The 2-3-5-6 shape can be a little bit awkward unless you draw the 4-pin, and it becomes amazing. But there's always a chance of getting stuck with 2 balance that share the same tile.
I'm liking this 2-4-4-5-5-7 shape because you can draw the 6 and the 3 to make a sequence in a pair. It's very interesting.
There's a lot of ways to draw pairs and sequences out of that.
So what about the Dora? So we do have a Dora across the way. Looks like a pretty decent hand, honestly. Now 1 away. Yeah, that's a 1 away across the way for perfect Ishanten. To the right, we have... Looks like just going for a Tanya with maybe Dora 2. Maybe just
Don't
hoping.
quite understand that pawn.
I think maybe it's just a desperation play to just get a Tanya Dora 2 somehow. Just draw the Dora.
Seven is a little awkward given that the 8 was already dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Everything here has a chance of ending up in Furiton.
Well, 7-pin is nice because you can draw it as a pair. So it's still useful somewhat.
That's true. It's a nice pickup for Takahiro.
Could end up in Sanjuku as well. 1 away. For the dealer.
The nice shape, 4, 5, or 3 all give Tenpai here.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting because discarding the 2-man could give double Suji trap on 4 and 5. For the dealer reach. Alright, just 1 away. And Tenpai on the left, 6-man only. There it is. Dora 2. So the hand will be enough to get 3rd place if Takahiro can win it. Tenpai.
Some very good pickups for Takahiro.
Yeah, the hand has improved quite a lot in these last 2 draws. Tenpai across the way. So 4-7. So wait. And
No
now
Dama.
Dennis.
The Dama would have actually put Anja above 30,000, but she wants more points.
Hmm. I mean, if you can win a manga, you can win a manga, you know.
Dennis now getting a little scared of that
Oh, but the
Ricci.
6-1 is gonna deal in.
Very
So,
unfortunate.
The positions don't change, however, Anja remains below 30,000.
so yeah, Dennis.
Therefore, not getting the extra 5 points of Uma.
So Dennis pulling out of not quite out of negative, but now going to be outside of the demotion zone in the B1 division at around
Very, very good
-8.
pickup.
Hmm. So that's a great game to claw out of the demotion zone for Dennis.
We still have around half the season, so there's plenty of opportunities to make more points. Very nice start, though.
And it looks like they're playing another one, so. One moment while I pull up the second game. Yep, looks like we got 4 minutes, guys. So I will be right back, and we will bring the stream back to you guys in a bit. Hey everyone, and we're back with more Armel. Same players, catching their second game.
Taka here is starting with an amazing looking hand. He's got the pair, he's got 2 Dora, he has 3 bells already. He's just trying to look for something to connect somewhere in the sticky shunting situation.
Yeah, Kutsuki on the 6 and Sticky Shantan. Very nice. Across the way, we also have a Dora, and it is Shantan. So this hand could be nice. Could be pure straight as well. Pure straight Dora. Beautiful. So that could be a nice hand as well.
Technically Tenpai, but kind of awkward. There's just so many better shapes that you could draw here.
You can also draw
Does
Sanshoku. If you draw 5-1, you can draw Sanshoku. Yeah, the problem is like the 7-1 is twice cut. So you might just never be winning this hand if you don't. Oh, there it is. Tenpai, 6-9 pin.
Good choice. Maybe you can pick up another door in this complex shape that Anja has going on.
Yeah, this is a very interesting shape. I think it's like a 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 Tenpai. And 9-mon. 9-mon is also Tenpai.
Yeah, the 3 pin creates quite a strange final weight, but I don't think any of the 9 mons are actually cut. Do you just send it? I would probably send it and immediately deal in.
Yeah, very difficult. So re-chipping for Dora. No aura, so
No
39.
aura.
Could have been much worse.
Yeah, very unfortunate not to get that hand, given that it had 2 Dora in your dealer, but
yeah,
at least
maybe
there's no aura.
Yeah, it's impossible to know if Taka would have folded the hand if you just reach E, right? But that's what happens sometimes.
Let's switch to Dennis. Yep.
So Dennis looks just like a not that great of a hand. Can use the Dora, but still very far away. The shapes are not great.
Potential for
7 pairs, but the kind of awkward to have the 6, 7, 7, 9, 9 shape.
Across the way we have East pair, which might be the hand that actually wins this one. We'll see. And then we also have East Shantan on the left, 2 Kanchans, so not looking the best, but
Oh, Jerry just drew the other East himself. I don't think this is Tempa yet, but this is one away.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one away. 2 Yamens.
3-5 has to go. Both of the other ones are Yamens. If he manages to get Tempa himself, it'll be worth quite a lot of points with a Chip of the Beasts.
Cutting out the Penchan for Dennis.
Yeah, one of the 7 pins was already cut, so he decided that, for efficiency's sake, just cut the whole.
This hand could be pure straight now, and it would be a decent hand, and you could call it.
He's only missing the 3-mon and the 8-mon here, I believe.
5 pin early cut across the way for Jerry.
He thinks the south is safer. Another full triplet picked up, so a lot of different tiles give him tempo now. 7 pin, 8 pin, 6 pin, 9 pin. Yeah.
It's the classic Headless Shantan.
Does he take the 3-mon to go for Itsu? It is Dora. He decides not to.
Alright, so draws the meld here, so unfortunately there's now only 1 3-mon left to win this hand.
Jerry does decide to chi the 9 pin to get into Tenpai. I was thinking that perhaps it's just getting a little late into the second row by now.
And there it is. Sumo. East only, but you take the lead. Well, not the lead, but you do take the second, and you take away the dealer's hands.
I'd rather win a small hand than not win anything or have to pay out a dealer Tsuma penalty. It's a very interesting hand, but I believe we should switch to east. Thank you.
There we go.
This hand is pretty good. If he draws a 6-mon, it becomes really good. Or if anything connects to the 6-0 in his
Ooh.
hand.
It's a very interesting
It's
hand
like
here on the
this.
left. Triple honor pair.
Yeah, maybe keeping the 1 and 9-1 just in case this becomes a all honors and terminals, but we'll see.
Well,
No,
I'm
it comes out.
surprised I'm surprised there's no Honitsu backup plan on the Manzu side.
He might honestly prefer the Pinzu with the 4-8
Yeah,
rather than the Manzu.
yeah, I guess you do have better floaters.
Well,
If that was the plan, it'd backfired a little bit, but perhaps he's actually just trying to collect as many honors as he can. Or
Maybe.
just trying to win, a 2 Yakuhai, a nice 40-fu kind of hand. And the 4-pin connects to Dora very easily. Oh, this is really nice shape here.
Yeah, possible pure straight now for the dealer. Plus Dora. This is a menacing hand here. Everyone's going to be quite scared. I imagine this might not be a Riichi from Taka. Taka is a very defensive player.
If he picks up a white or red dragon,
none of which have actually been cut from his perspective, then he could choose to Tanki on the last one if he really wants the Yakuban and believes in getting lucky.
Shousang and Suiso.
Yeah, everyone is not very scared of dropping anything except Yakuhai. The Yakuhai, however, no white dragons at all have been drawn so far. So they're all still out there. However, the red is, 2 of them are taken by Jerry to the right here.
So this would be, what, double Yakuhai, Honitsu, Toy Toy, so Hanuman?
somehow knows to cut the red dragon rather than the white one, so knowing that the white ones are still out there somewhere in the wall.
It's the power of the Mahjong belief system.
I mean, the 4-pin is also kind of awkward to cut, being the Dora indicator.
This is Dora 2 Shanta now across the table for Anja. So this hand could be quite good. Pretty wide weights, too.
I believe that is Tenpai, yep. Just the 1,000 point hand, but we're in a very nice to diffuse the big honor hand brewing there. You'll take your 1,000 points happily and get your first dealership.
So yeah, it's Jerry's first dealer. Green Dragon is the Dora, and one of them is in the dealer's hand, and none of them are in anyone else's hands. We have a Uncon here across the way for Dennis, the 6 of bamboo.
Yeah, the 7-8 bamboo shape looks pretty good until you realize that all of them are taken, or all the 6-sos are already taken. Bit of a backfire on the 3-so job. The 1-2 one are a little hard to connect with sometimes, but we'll see. Yeah, he decides to cut them, rather keeping the Dora.
One Green Dragon cut.
No fear at all. Just straight up cut it. Don't even think about it. And now it comes out from dealer as well. Now that the first one's out. This is technically a callable hand, but all the 6s are already taken. So it'll have to be the 9-so if dealer wants Tenpai. There's, however... Oh, I guess this works too. On the 7-so now.
Honestly, a little bit surprised that Dennis cut the door in favor of keeping the 8-9 Penchan. But it's basically safely out now with 2 of them cut. So chance of anyone connecting to it is pretty low now.
Yeah, looks like no major improvements. That 7-pin is a great draw. Puts them in Ishantan, I believe. Well, not quite a
Yeah.
shanten. No pair anymore, but it is an improvement.
The 4, 5, 6, 7 shape is pretty good for generating pairs if it
Mm-hmm.
really comes down to it. Somewhat surprised they're keeping, the 5 pin around, given that
I think it's because there's some way of making a another Nobitan if you draw the 4 pen.
that is true. And I suppose it doesn't look too dangerous with how many 2 pins and 8 pins have been already cut.
Oh, that is a great job. However, they did cut 2 mon earlier. Still decided to take it.
It is very nice for generating pairs. 4 tiles give you a pair, and 3 tiles give you another meld there.
Okay, so letting go of the 7-7-8 shape only for the 7s. So actually avoiding the blocked out 6s across the table. And now a very nice Ishanten, so Ryankan Sanmanchan Ishanten for Takahiro.
Maybe afraid of drawing the 9 so. That's why he cut the 8 so, because it looks like a lot of more 9 mons are around already.
If only we had Kansai Chitoi on. Hand across the table would be would be
What
tempting.
is the plan here with all of the 6?
I don't know.
6 so's? I guess the plan is to try to get to Tenpai and then Kan.
Yeah, so Kan now. And
Oh,
Tenpai.
perfect draw.
Wait, this is Sananko Tenpai as well.
Yep.
So 3-1 4-pin. Haite. This could be Sananko Haite.
Yeah, dealer still decides to pursue.
I mean,
Not scared of dealing into that.
I think they just like their odds. And 3 Tenpai.
So,
Anja paying out 3,000. 1,000 to each.
dealer maintains his dealership.
So
Seems like a pretty nice hand for pawning the Green Dragon and getting that Ricci stick that was put on the table earlier.
yeah.
Kind of hard to make a hand without calling here, though.
The problem is there is an Ishanten for Pingfu across the table. And it's not Tenpai.
This is very fast.
Yep.
Yeah, the 4-7. So wait here.
I imagine that dealer will fight it because they don't have much of a choice here. Yeah, just the 3 so from Takahiro on the left here. Yeah, the shapes are not that great for the 2 people. Well, for Takahiro. Dennis is a pretty good shape. It's a Ramen.
Oh, the Suji trap 3 so.
Oh, with that 6 so cut, the 3 so
might come out,
will
yeah.
look much safer to other people.
Definitely might come out.
2 of them for good measure.
There's still Genbutsu though. Oh, and the Tsumo on the sun.
Not even needed. Just draw it yourself.
Reach Tsumo Dora too. Mangan.
Ichitsumo door 2. No Ura, but by itself this becomes Mangan already.
Oh, Green Dragon Uncle. Self 1. So the Dora is 6 mon. The dealer has
Just
a Green Dragon Uncle.
3 green dragons in Anja's hand, just to start with.
Not picking up that Dora, 6 mon.
Yeah, the shapes are not too bad. She still needs a pair somewhere, so the awkward one pin are not the worst house to have in your hand. And there's already a Yaku guaranteed, so many ways to draw the pair, and the terminal tiles are not that bad for it. Still decides to cut it. I guess, yeah, a red would not be the worst final weight. One of them is cut. Usually that makes for pretty good final weights.
Dora
Another
2 for the
Dora.
dealer.
I don't believe anyone else is too close to Tempa yet. This could potentially be 7 pairs hand on the right here. I imagine dealer will start calling just about everything now with Green Dragon, Anko, and Tudora.
Sorry, I just had to get the Armel wallpaper for the Tenho client.
G.
Yeah, still needs to connect something somewhere. Whether that's the 4-pin or the 8-so. Decides to go with the 8-so over the 2-so here.
Even a pair would be nice. Be able to call more into Senpai.
Very nice 7-mon jaw across the board.
Yeah, so now Tenpai on 4-7 pin, reach Pinfu. One Dora.
Well, the 4-pin will no longer come out now that the 2-pin is drawn by dealer. Let's see how much dealer wants to fight versus she can always fold out with the green dragons.
Oh, the 4-pin comes out actually.
Wow.
I guess it's half Suji. Oh, and they were a 1 for the Mangan.
Very unfortunate for Anja.
Taka now up to 50,000. And yeah, Anja unfortunately 11k. Alright, South 2. The Dora is a 2 bamboo in 1 and then it's a sand. The dealer.
Very nice hand for Anja on the left. 2 white dragons, 2 east.
2 Ryumen. If she draws the 5-pin, it will actually be a quite good shape.
Could be Sanshoku as well. Sanshoku 2 Shantan. It's kind of
Dennis
hard to...
really wants the other 7-so with that somewhat awkward 7, 8, 8, 9, 9 shape. But if that other 7-so comes in, the hand will be worth quite a lot with Dora and Ipeco.
Yeah, looks like there are 2 of those 7-so left. We got some nice shapes here on the right as well. This could be another reach Pingfu hand. Anja drawing the East triplet.
Well, this could become a... Oh, interesting. Decides to cut away from that shape. Other choice was potentially to go 7 pairs here, but all of the...
Standby with no Yaku, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So now this is quite an awkward hand.
Does that help? Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
that is Tenpai on 3-mon.
Just 3-mon, yeah.
Something really funny could happen where an 8-pin is drawn by Jerry and there's a con on the 5-pin.
Yeah, that's certainly possible.
Okay, never mind. There's no more Tenpai on the 5-pin. There's any 2 shunt in here. Okay. So now, unfortunately, the Sanshoku is not possible anymore because the 6-mon would have been the backup pair for the 2-3-4 Sanshoku.
I imagine Dennis is not very fond of dropping the Dora into this call anyway.
But this does create quite awkward shapes right now. The Monza shape is overlapping, and if you draw the no.
Oh no, Dennis is certainly not going to be discarding the Dora.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
3-pin at least is Suji. Although normally it's kind of hard to trust that Suji, but with the earlier 4-pin job, it becomes much safer. Let's see if Dennis wants to fight.
Dennis also did have 2 of the 2 pins, which blocks out the 1-2-3 shape in the
He
2-4
does want
shape.
to fight, but if he draws a 1 or 4-so now, unfortunately you will have to drop Dora to get Tenpai. 8-pin doesn't seem too bad. 3 7-pins are out.
Unfortunately for Taka, this Tenpai would deal in if they do get a Tenpai. But
Do we push the...
We can also drop the 2-2-pin and try to get Tempo on the 4-so here.
Very cleverly avoids deal again.
ooh, 3-mon drawn across the way, but hand has been folding for
They're
a
already
while.
folding, yeah. Could potentially drop 3-4, although Dennis already cut the 6 earlier. The 8 is safe. The 7 quite unclear at the moment. Imagine if he gets Tempai, he will drop it. However,
Yeah, this is Dora too, dealer Tenpai. Although it's getting towards the end of the game, so kind of need to get it right now if you want to push it.
What is Dennis thinking about here?
So basically, you can cheat a 6, 7, 8 bamboo and drop the 7-1 and then cut the 9 so later. So you can call into
Yeah.
Tempai. I
It's
think
getting
it's a valid
to be
play.
quite late though. So it's a little harder when there's only a few draws left. Just trying to pick the safest tiles across the board there.
3-man Suji. Con.
Con?
Tempai.
Oh, that is
You,
Tempai.
you cannot reach you. This is not Psycho Isan.
Or the new WRC for that reason.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, everyone folds out successfully, but Dennis maintains his dealership to try again.
And it's also a 2,500 point difference between, not having Tempai there and having Tempai there, because you gain 1,500 instead of losing 1,000. So it's quite nice. It's like a 2
Very
on
nice.
1.
Very nice online to immediately be able to call the north. That's your win, but also the door indicator. Sometimes in real life play, sometimes hard to notice the first one that comes out, especially if it's the first drop of the game.
Yeah, sometimes you're not even ready, like, do I pawn this or not? And then, like, by the time the South has already drawn.
Yep. Or we'll open up with that pawn. Just trying to get the Ricci stick.
Okay. There's any Shantan across the table. No Sanshoku.
I see, that's
3 pin and 2 5s. Damon.
the extended bamboo shape by Jerry. Yeah, it can probably dropping the 2-4 here. Can definitely create a better shape to draw into Tempai. Maybe even going for the half flush here.
Yeah, the 2 pin you drop first because you can draw the 5 pin and then go back into the Shantan for Sanshoku. 3 4 5.
G.
Alright, Tempai on the
Very
left.
nice draw.
For the 3-man.
Tempai for dealer as well.
So 2 5 pin.
G.
Well, now your 4 pin looks very awkward to drop here.
I mean, the 6 pin looks great here. It's Nakasuji. Pretty safe.
Nakasuji?
Yeah.
It's just half Suji gets dealer. Oh wait,
It's 3
right,
9.
they
Drop both 3 and 9, yeah.
But doesn't even want to risk it. Jerry is a very defensive player. Oh, this is dangerous. Okay, there it is. Voice Zillion.
Yeah, enough 8 pins were cut that 9 pin looks very safe.
Strangely enough,
Unfortunate.
the 3-man would have been a deal into Anja, and 3-man was Gembutsu, so Jerry could have dropped it in order to fold.
Boom.
Oh no. The 5 pin going to deal in the half Suji instead of the 1 so.
It's not a lot of points at least, but yeah.
I mean,
China
picks up the
Mawashi
Rishi
to get to a better weight on that 1 so, but in the process drops the 5 pin.
Well, there's a Rishi stick to win it there. So, an extra little bit counts.
Very nice pickup on that 3-mon. It makes these shapes a lot better, and it's Dora.
Yep.
Across the board, we once again have a bunch of Yakuhai cooking. Not entirely clear where the hand will go yet, but looks very promising.
Yeah, Dealer's Hand is probably one of the nicest ones here. Just 2 Shantan for each Pink Fedora. It's very nice to have this early. Just gotta make sure you draw them. With all your might. Draw them with all your might.
The 2-so is a little bit of an improvement because you can use the 5 pins as a pair as well. The Green Dragon is twice cut, so not worth keeping around, but perhaps
okay, we got
Toyman will... I'm very curious if Toyman will try to go for a flush here.
Oh, the Green Dragon.
Very unfortunate.
That could have been Honitsu Chitoi. Oh, there is Carly.
This is a 7 pairs template.
Yeah, this is 7 pairs template.
Yeah. Doesn't have a great final shape, but picks up a Dora now. So it will be just 7 pairs waiting on Dora, the classic. Some people prefer to Ricci this, thinking they're never going to drop Dora anyway, so why not?
but decides to Dama here in case
Ooh,
someone
do you
will
Ricci
try
on
to
the
pop it.
north? Yeah. No Ricci on the
Duck,
north, but Tenpai on north.
yeah.
Doesn't want to get chased by dealer. So a smart play. Opting for the safety.
The 7-pin would have gotten there, but I imagine the North will come out if Twyman draws more Mon tiles somewhere.
Oh, so this could have been a pawn here, the 6 pawn. It could have been pawn for Toi Toi Honitsu double Yakuhai. Oh, not double Yakuhai.
I imagine this will be the North now, unfortunately.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, the 2-mon is a Dora adjacent tile, so hard not to drop it. Takahiro doesn't even care about reaching this. He's already in first. Just wants to progress the rounds.
Well, strangely enough, I feel like North has a higher win rate if you Ricci than if you don't.
Yeah, 7 pairs can be like that if it's on a tile that looks very safe to drop.
Speaking of the Doras, we have the Doras south in the south round, so that's going to be potentially a very spicy round. We'll see. There's still
Only one
three
of them
souths in the
around right
round.
now.
Yeah, there's still
Yeah.
3 in the wall. So the dealer is Taka, who's currently in first with 53,600. Currently, Dennis is the only one above 30k with 1,200
Anja is
above.
just sending it.
Yep.
Yeah. This very much looks like a Tanki on the South kind of situation happening there.
Hmm.
At least the intent of it.
Yeah, just think and wait on it. Hadaka Tanki no south.
Yep.
It might
Full steam ahead.
it might unironically happen.
Full steam ahead. It does mean that you block the hands of anyone holding them, and since none of them have been cut, or let's see what dealer does here. Yeah, kind of hedges the Cheetoy maybe.
Hmm.
Could also just call the 8-so and drop 1-1 for Danielle.
A nice 2 shot. I mean, but like, I think that the thing is, Taka is not the kind of player who would like make 3 calls to get into Tenpai for a 1,000 point hand.
Especially when he's in first already.
Yeah,
He just doesn't
exactly.
need that right
He's just
now.
very defensive. So Ricci on the 4-pin that Taka's holding.
A little bit of a desperation reach, it feels like, from Dennis. I feel like there's many ways this hand could have gotten slightly better. But he's just around 30,000, so I think even just scaring people to fold is in his favor. However, there's a tempo across the board for 2-5-mon.
Yeah, the Dora was drawn, so now it's 2-5-1, yeah.
Much easier to do this when you draw it yourself. You don't have
And
to
another
tanki on it.
Tenpai. Sunmin-chan 147. It's 4010 though, so we're not taking it.
Does not want to drop the uncut south.
Yeah,
Very fair.
very understandable, yep. It's kind of not backfiring for Dennis.
Imagine Takahiro is just trying to fold out.
Definitely. Okay, now waiting on the south.
Whoa!
So
The
this
greed
is
play.
yeah. So this is manga now.
The 4-pin just doesn't fit into this hand at all, unfortunately. But
And
yeah,
unfortunately, one south is still out there on the wall. So this Ricci, kind of scary now.
it's the wrong one. Yeah, Jerry is not dropping that. Jerry's committed to folding here.
Oh, and the 4-pin is wrong.
unfortunate.
Ricci Nomi, we're 1-26.
Door 1.
All right, and so Taka's in first, 53k. Dennis in second, 33,000. And now the last dealer here, South 4, all last. Dora's a 5-pin, Jerry's dealer. See if they can make something of it.
Jerry, yeah, Jerry needs to make something happen. The third position of 25 is very awkward. The shapes are pretty good. Oh, that's really good. Ishanten.
Mm-hmm.
Tuso would be perfect here.
Yeah, the one pin was nice for the Sanshoku chance, but looks like, do you force the
You can
Sanshoku
still do
here?
it.
Yeah, for value. Value is important here. If you get it, it's mine.
2 more Han, but half of the draws. Or I
Oh,
suppose
it's
it's more like,
callable.
yeah. It's actually 2/3 of the draws.
The math is appreciated. I'm horrible with numbers.
Well, it's two-sided plus one-sided versus one-sided plus one-sided. So, what do we do here? Do we drop the 6-pin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Imagine that any type of tempai will be very welcome here.
You could also drop like the 1-pin and hope you draw like a 1 or 3 so. That's interesting. What do you do now?
Very awkward.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I cut the 1-pin here. Very unfortunate the 6-pin was
just
cut
win rate.
earlier.
Just win rate.
Given that that would be great shape to pick up another Dora. However, yeah, any 1-3 so now also gives tempai. So I think the dealer just wants anything possible. Even just the scare reach, you can get other people to fold, and then you'll at least get some points in a repeat.
Oh, there it is.
Or you can improve your hand.
So this is a great headless Ishanta, and you can drop the Yonko as well.
Now it just needs a Formon to make this hand even better.
Oh yeah, Sanshoku. Looks like there's a 7 pairs brewing across the table.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 5 of them.
Just missing one.
It's kind of strange to keep the white dragon, given that it's twice out already. But some people really like the Hellweight 7 pairs.
Can work out for some. Okay, the Narf is better. No, it's 410.
It's already caught, unfortunately. Still decides to take it.
I mean, I do think it's a better weight because it's an honor.
Would be if it wasn't twice out already.
Huh. Interesting. So
Maybe
it's the
some
Narf instead of the white.
Toy? Oh, there's the Formon.
Okay,
We're back into
Sanshoku
Sancho
Ishantan.
territory.
The sand upgraded the Sanshoku fully to a Pingfu.
Through 2 rows of discards, unfortunately.
Yeah, we do need to get that Tenpai eventually.
Dennis can just drop East now and try to go for Tenyao. If he wants to. Yep, that's what he'll do.
Unfortunately, we did drop the 3-man, but we'll see.
It's all pawnable. We just pawn our way there. You just cannot get that last draw to get into Tenpai.
Honestly, at this point, I'll be thinking of pawning or cheating. I mean,
yeah, just to maintain dealership.
you kind of have to, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we will have another round.
Everyone got kind of stuck trying to get into Tenpai. I think they're all slightly blocking each other with the 2 pins and 5 pins all being taken. There's like a single 5-pin left around somewhere. Yeah. Still,
you're
the only one with
points. Not that bad, honestly.
Yeah, Dealer's the only one with Tenpai is definitely worth it. I mean, not that you have much of a choice anyway, but he'll take it. We got here somewhat of an awkward shape for Dennis, but does have 2 green dragons to potentially close out the game. Dealer is once again in trying to make anything happen territory. Decides to cut the 3-mon to go for some sort of potential lead in Pinzu. And I think Anja is just done with this game. The hand is not worth a lot, but it will end the game. He gets it. Very good pickup. Did we pick the 3-pin or the... Yeah, the 5 just has more chances to upgrade to something better.
Yeah, we lose the chance of going Junchan, I mean, but...
I don't think this is Junchan, but yeah.
If you draw the 1 so it could be. But yeah. You're never drawing the 1 so because they're all gone. I love how Dennis is on the Cheetoy train once again.
Sometimes you just keep getting hands like that. Although, what do we do here? If you like trying to pawn the Green Dragon and closing out the game is probably the easiest thing to do. So yeah, we'll just try to go for pawning.
I'll drop the 4 so to set up the Suji Trap 7, so. That's just
Double
me then.
East.
Oh,
First
there
you
it
get
is.
7
No.
deals in. Yep.
Red Dragon only for Anja. Just closing out the game. Just get me out of here. Let me not lose any more points. It's gonna be it. Daka, the biggest winner, 37.6. Dennis just barely above that 30k mark. Jerry gonna be taking third with 27k, so minus 8.0. And Anja in last, 7,600, minus 37.4. So that's, they might be playing more games. We'll see. Let's take a look at the standings real quick, if you can help me with that.
Yeah, Takahiro, even after taking that first, is still going to be negative, but at least he's out of the demotion range now. Anja, however, is probably going to take places with him.
Yep, there it is. So yeah, Dennis, I believe. Yeah, Dennis is not like Saki Award minus 0.2.
Yeah, he basically fully made it out of the negative zone. There's quite a lot of people around zero, so a little bit of points swings quite a lot there. Imagine, I mean, Dennis still has basically, 12 games to try to make it somewhere, and not a lot of people, like, there's basically 2 or 3 players that are up pretty far, and there's plenty of opportunity for someone through 1 or 2 good games to get into top 6 or top 7 right now. So Dennis is in quite a good position with getting out of that negative, just to try to propel himself with one more good game. Takahiro also the first puts him out of the demotion range. Very very happy with that outcome.
And we'll have a A2 game coming up shortly as it loads. I think it should be starting any moment now. I'm just setting up the names for the players. We're gonna have Tucker D, Oliver K, Bianca A, and Rachel H. From BML. Now let's take a look at the game, shall we? Here we go. This is gonna be Tucker D. And first dealer's position, the door is 7 pin. Second dealer will be Oliver. Third dealer will be Rachel, and fourth dealer will be Bianca. Looks like
We're
go ahead.
looking at quite possibly the saddest dealer hand in existence right now, but let's see if he can make something happen here. This is the kind of hand that makes you feel sad the moment you pick it up when the game starts. It's going to be hard to get something working here. No obvious way to call into Tenpai. Yeah, sometimes I actually like to keep a Green Dragon or any high around in this situation just to get some potential chance to get there. Decides to drop it. Does get rewarded with that for Mon.
Very interesting that so the hand to the left here from Bianca looks like a flush type of hand, but deciding to just drop the east and go for something else. It is just 2 away if you draw.
I think two of the east were cut earlier, so it could only really work as a pair at that point. And I think it helps a little bit to disguise your flush when you do that. Dior does make quite decent strides here. Sort of strange to keep the east around, given that it's completely dead, but maybe keeps it as a safe tile. The 1, 2, 4, 5 pattern.
So now it looks like this hand might be a full flush here on the left. A lot of Mamu.
I hope you've been practicing your flush weights.
Yeah, this is currently a 1 and 4 so pawn, I think. And then you need another meld somewhere.
Yeah, although the 4 could also be used for the 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8 shape. I think a 2 set would go very well here as well.
Oh, the 5 so is very nice.
So. Now you get to decide what to do with it.
You can pawn 5 so and 1 so and have a 2, 5, 3 weight. Yeah, so this is Tenpai.
Surely this will be HD, yeah.
Yeah, this is a Tenpai on 369. There it is.
Very
Chinitsu.
Tenpai. Rather fast for Chinitsu.
Yeah, I mean,
that's good for 8,000 points.
And it's just one call as well. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, often players will try to cut that suit when they realize that you look like your Chinitsu. But in this case, the first call gets you into Tenpai, so you're dropping that 3-so immediately deals in. Very, very nice hand across the board there. Almost too many good shapes. It's like a 6-block kind of shape going on there. Decides not to go for any sort of Cheeto, although that was potentially an option earlier.
Yeah, as far as the Dora goes, we have one in dealer's hand and one in Shimo's hand. Shimo might be the best one to use it potentially. Closest to Tenpai at least. White Dragon pair picked up, but it is one scout for the dealer.
I imagine the dealer welcomes anything that helps their hand here. One call already, and the shapes are not the best, so anything to get you there faster. Yep. Dealer is playing pure efficiency, except keeping the East for the potential double East chance, though.
Yeah, it's always nice to get the double East in Nakanashi for sure.
Imagine it comes out here. Yep. Interesting. No 3-Benchi. That would have been Tenpai. I'm actually not quite sure what Clement is doing. Maybe he just wants to disguise their hand? Maybe just didn't click the button in time? Unclear. What is this? Is this Tenpai? Yeah.
24, 5, 6, 7. It's Tenpai on 5-8 pin. It's 258 actually.
It's 258, yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's Sun Menton.
Each.
We have some overlap. The wait one turn Richi.
Yeah.
Just in case you draw like a 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9.
I think if they drew like a... I'm not even sure what that was waiting on, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1, 3, 4,
Maybe
6,
8-2.
7. Yeah, so that would have been Ipeiko Tenpai on the 9 pin. Set across the table does not have time anymore to be a half flush, but it would have been very nice. But it could still somehow win the sand though.
I
Yeah.
think they're just trying to fold at this point.
Yeah, but a 1 pin couldn't come out from someone.
I just don't think you're going to cut 4 or 5 on and 3-4 so into that Ricci. Obviously, it's not
Oh
quite
yeah,
clear
not
already
for
on
the
the...
Hunitsu. I just mean like if maybe the Ricci player drops the 1 pin, you can get into Tenpai and maybe win it.
That's true.
You're definitely not going for the Hunitsu in here though. Oh.
Yeah, there's the other 2
There
pin,
it is.
yeah.
Yep. 2 Tenpai.
Got another Cheeto looking hand from Oliver. Decides to drop the South, though. Not committing immediately.
Oh. 2 pawn, so double Yaku high hand. The dealer's gotta be cursing under his breath. Not gonna be able to win this one, maybe.
I think this is Tenpai of the 7, so already for
Okay.
across the board. Just a single call.
We'll see which way Oliver decides to take the sound.
Strangely enough, it could just end up being Tanyao. Does also avoid dropping the 7 so in that case, but sometimes the greedy or the simpler play gets rewarded. It does not call.
I'm still looking to build value with the sound.
Yeah, the
8-so would give fairly decent. 8-so and 3-pin would give pretty decent shapes,
Ooh,
but
now the 9's so tanky. This might end up coming out at some point, but what?
wow, there,
Oh
yeah,
god.
Home.
Ah, and the
I
9
meant
so no, not the 9 so yet. There's still
one
time
pin
for the weight
first.
to be switched.
I imagine if they pick up anything in
Pinzu.
Pinzu
Or
or
Manzu,
Manzu,
yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, now it's 9-pin
No, it's 9
time.
so.
Yep,
Done.
or 9-so rather.
Alright. Shot only. And one repeat, one Richi left over. The Kyotaku. For those of us who are trying to learn the Japanese terms. The deposit stick. Kyotaku.
One day I will learn that too. For now, I'm trying to focus on the numbers instead.
The numbers are pretty important. That was
Yeah,
1300.
1,300. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Does take me a second to get it still.
The Dora is the one pin. There are two of them in Tucker's hand across the table.
Yours hand does look rather good. They still need another shape somewhere. The 3-pin and the 7-mon are pretty good for picking it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that 3-mon pickup is very nice. I was just about to say that no one is that close to Tempai, but it does bring Toyman a lot closer, and they have 2 Dora in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they draw a 3-pin, that will be an amazing shape.
Or if they draw the one pin.
Or the 1-pin. The order does have a pretty good kind of yellow-looking hand. 5-so would go very well here. See if they decide to keep this. Yeah, they do. It's a potential pair. A 5-so would give a 5-8 weight, but lots of ways to improve this hand still.
Yeah, the 5-so is just standby. Oh, that's a pretty good Ishanten, honestly.
Yeah, this gives the way to call and still have a pair of 4s. Toyman just decides to cut both 4-pins, completely dropping the 3-pin weight in favor of a Manzo shape, I believe.
Okay, now perfect Ishanten. 5-8, 7-pin, and 4-7 so. And they don't look that bad. A lot of them out there.
Yeah, all of the pin drops kind of disguise it a little bit too. It doesn't look like they would have Dora with a 2-front workout, but they have 2 of them.
There it is.
And
10
each
pints.
senpai,
So reach being for door 2. This is Mangan. Ipatsumo
Very
Haneman.
nice hand.
There's one
Yeah,
four
the
still
pin
left.
the pin tiles just look safe. That's why the 6-pin comes out. Doesn't look like Toyman is going for pins.
So there's 3 7s left and 1 4-so. That was the last 4-so though. So now it's only 2 7-sos.
Yeah, I don't imagine this will come out of dealer's hand. Shimo is probably folding, to be honest. Unclear. Dealer just cannot get into Tempa here.
I think for now this is a Mawashi, but eventually it probably turns into a fold
From dealer?
from Shimocha.
Yeah, I
From
just don't think
Bianca.
that Shima will get... All of the 3 and 6 so's are occupied, so it's kind of hard to get there.
Yeah, there is.
Sumo.
Oh,
Let's find the second to last.
so that's Mangan. No word for
Yeah,
Hane.
no worry.
So that does put them in second.
Very nice hand.
Right. And now it's Bianca's dealer. Dora is the 6-so. Bianca has already won a Mangan earlier, I believe. Yeah, that was the Chinitsu hand that we saw in Ace 1. So,
Yeah.
no, No door
Don't
in
think
anyone's
any.
hand. Oh yeah, there's one door on the right. It might not be Honitsu. Might
I
just
don't
be
think
a white
anyone
dragon
is.
Yokohama.
I don't think anyone is singing praise to their hand here. All
Mm-hmm.
of these shapes are kind of hard to get. Dealer does improve quite a lot with those 2 draws. If they draw a 3-so here, the hand will actually be quite winnable.
There's also the 5-so upgrade to use the Dora for the dealer.
Yeah,
2-4-4 is a nice improvement to the shape.
let's get you a little bit closer.
Everyone just slowly improving their hands.
What are we looking at a potential for Itsu across the board? Does decide to cut the 7-pin, locking the 5s in as a pair. Still keeps the 5-so around just in case they draw Dora. Very unfortunate 8-pin follow-up as usual.
It's okay. It's a calculator risk. It's a lower win rate, but it's a higher potential.
No pawn on the south. Wants to potentially get a hand into a better shape before they call anything.
Ooh,
That does
no,
help.
one away.
Yeah, having a final weight on the south is extremely nice if you can get it, especially if it's once cut. We'll, however, have to call the second one because otherwise the hand just
The
doesn't
2-so
finish.
would also be Suji Trap.
Oh wait, we're still in East Draw. Sorry, I thought we were in South for some reason.
Yep.
So you were saying about the 2-so?
I was saying that the 2-so would also be Suji Trap if the Richi happens. But it's okay. I mean, now this 5-so is great. Comes out very handy. So now just a ramen. There it is. Tenpai.
Nice.
Richi Dora 1.
This is Tenpai for dealer as well. Unsure if they will take it since this is just either a 3 Sanzo weight or a 4-so and 9-mon weight. Just decide to go for the 9-1-1.
Yeah. So this is there's one 9-man left and an unknown amount of 4-so, right? But the 4-so might deal into the Dora shape, so it's safer to Richi discarding the 2-so.
Yeah. The 9-man also looks quite safe against Kami. Doesn't look very safe against dealer, however.
Mm-hmm.
I was quite surprised to see them drop the 9-so out of that shape that they had earlier, losing the potential for a 5-so job, but it works out in the end.
So looking to Mawashi here in the Tenpai. Instead, gives the Tsumo to the Richi player.
I have a superstition that anytime you call up someone in Richi, they very likely will Tsuma right after.
Except for all the times that it doesn't, but it still holds true. And I know what you
I
mean.
don't remember those. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't remember those, so it's not true. It never happened.
Yep. Everyone is now quite close. Yeah, the extra points that I believe Bianca had earlier have kind of faded away. We should also switch to the East player here. Larry?
Oh.
Okay. Yep, thank you.
Sorry, I was so engrossed into the game. Yeah, so this is self one, Tucker's. Tucker's dealer. 5-1 is Adora, 1 in dealer's hand. Nice 3-gram and 2 Shantan here. Even though it's not painful, it's still very nice.
Yeah, having an Anko is not the worst. It does get you closer to Tenpai. Especially having Ankos in a format where Mungans are a little bit rare, and thus it's not as valuable to get that 5th or 6th Han with the Pinfu, where the extra food can actually come into play.
I think they're a little bit better in a format without red fives.
That's true. I never considered that. Yeah, because there's less manguns, so the food is worth more.
Yeah. Very nice hand of Shimo. Kind of hard to get there
Mhm.
with the Kanchan and the 1-2-2 pin shape, but if they get there, it's gonna be worth quite a lot, especially with the Anko West.
Yeah, these hands are a bit weird all across the board.
Oh, there we go. That's Senpai.
Yeah, that is senpai.
Eats.
Ricci
They take it.
discarding one pin, right?
Yep.
Standard.
Yeah, they cut the two turns earlier, so the one so actually doesn't look that bad.
Especially
But we'll
because
see.
all the twos were about to come out. Because
I
the
think
boots.
we're about to see it come out. It's hard to imagine it not. Nothing else here is that
Yeah,
safe. Yep.
Don't.
Very unfortunate.
I'm not sure if it's Sotogawa Wanso or if half Suji Forso is better.
Yeah, the twos do provide a bit of a blocker, but Hafsuji is not that not that good either. I think I would have gone with the Sotogawa myself there.
Yeah, I would have to consult the book to see what is statistically more likely. All right.
It's a really nice hand for Dior.
Yeah, so
Even
the
the
door.
odd floating door.
Yeah, the door is a 6-0, and one of them is in Oliver's hand. So, South 2. Points are kind of even across the board, honestly, except for Tucker, who is currently in last with 23k. But everyone else is about the 30k mark, plus or minus 3,000.
Yeah, there've been quite a lot of summers that have equalized the bigger point swings. So I think the last hand was really the one that put Tucker behind. But otherwise, everyone was very close before then. Dior is really struggling to connect with any of their shapes here. Does pick up an extra 6-mon, but they already had a pair, so maybe a Tanyao shift opportunity if they draw like a 5.
Mm-hmm. The hand to the right could be Richi Pinku, Tanyao, Sanshoku in a world where you draw 7, so.
Even the Tuso is very awkward here. Just needs to connect something. Very nice pickup for Kamicha.
Yeah, I think you wait a little bit here to see if he does a Sanshoku or.
Technically Tenpai, I believe, but yeah, could potentially upgrade to Sanshoku.
Yeah, I just don't know if you want to risk the potential tilling into something bad if you don't get your hand, but I mean, it's totally valid if you do want to reach those, I think.
Yeah,
Just
I
wait
mean,
on
there's
the-
also
It is
there's
Suji
both a
Trap.
chance. There's a chance of drawing another 6-so and then being able to pawn the green dragon, or there's a chance of drawing like a 6-mon or an 8-mon and sending in on the green dragon something shampon.
And there's also always the 8-pin Sanshoku.
Shima, meanwhile, does not believe in
So this
waiting,
could
and
be a Chase Ricci
yeah,
play.
Sumagiri chase. I'm not sure it has enough value. Yeah, we'll just fold out with
I
the
mean, you can
greens.
still Mawashi those, like Chi
Yeah.
7-mon and wait on 2-mon? 2-pin, I mean?
I suppose fold is not quite the right way of, or the right term for this, but yeah. Does pick up a extra 2-so, giving it potential for. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, never mind. There's gonna be Ricci, Tanyo, Tsumo, Nora.
Oh,
So it's 1,000, 2,000. Putting Rachel in first by just a small bit.
and every bit matters when everyone's that close together.
Oops, the game might have frozen. Sometimes that happens. It's okay, we're back.
Interesting
So,
hand for dealer.
South 3, it's Rachel's dealer, currently in first place by 700 points. Dora is a 4-pin.
Bianco
There's-
has quite the hand cooking there with two pair of white and red dragons.
The problem is the white is Mochi Mochi.
Yeah, it's true.
This is gonna be like a 7 bears hand for Tucker across the table.
Clear. Currently only has 3 pairs. Imagine they're still trying to figure out where it wants to go. What are we cutting here?
One
Green
of the other
dragon,
way.
it is. Yeah,
That's the
this one's
standard
cut already.
efficiency cut, yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of dragons. Unfortunately, the green dragon is twice cut, so you can't even dream of it. It still keeps
Yeah,
it anyways.
if they get distracted by the Shosangan play, this will work out very poorly. As the white dragon's already taken by Toyman. Very nice draw from that 7-1. And another door for dealer. With that 2-pin, it definitely feels like, yep, the 4 so definitely confirms they're trying to go for 7 pairs here. Dealer seriously considering calling to get Tempai with 2 doors somehow, but the 9-1s are just very awkward in that hand.
Okay, we do not have big dreams of Shosangan with 2 greens cut.
We'll just try to get 2. Still kind of hard to get the other one. Oh, that's a very nice draw. Yeah, now dealer can definitely call to
Green
their heart's
dragon.
content.
The green dragon
Very
came back.
unfortunate.
It's very funny.
I imagine they're going through an entire emotional process there with these dragons. However, to us, it seems quite impossible to begin with. Interesting to keep the 3 so there. Maybe a little bit scared of it at this point already.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but that is 4-10, so does not want to take the 4-10 summon Chan.
Yura has just been trying to get anything to connect, but just getting endless improvements instead. Shima is Tenpai, potentially on door. But we'll take anything. That door is not
Yeet.
coming out. Yep, that is Tenpai. 2, 5.
Yeah, and I think that means the dealer won't be discarding any Doras either.
I don't think the deer was ever planning on discarding Dora. But we'll see. We'll deal with Tsubawashi. The 5-pin is safe, and the 7-pin doesn't look too dangerous either.
It is Suji, and also no, not quite Suji, but it is one chance. I suppose.
Yeah.
And the 5-pin did come out very early, and it is rare when people have like discard a 5 and we're waiting on the 7 or 3. It's the least likely chance. You see
Well,
a
you have to
5-pin?
get the right
Ooh,
tiles
this does
before you can
deal in.
Mawashi anyway.
Does
Imagine
Bianca
they will
fold
fold out.
here? It is close to the Ricci. There it is. This card is the
Yeah,
Suji
it's just
2-pin instead.
not worth it to push it like that.
Okay, all the 5-pin are out.
Bianca is the most punished person on this table right now, but they're playing very well and avoiding dealing in despite all of it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that like it will tilt you if you let it, but you are playing perfectly.
Yep.
Ooh, removing the high tie from the Ricci.
Expert plays.
Wow, it would have been high tie. It would have actually been high tie.
Very good from Rachel.
Doing everything she can. And now Bianca's last dealer, sub 4. Dora is the 4-pin. 4 pairs in hand and 1 sequence. Very nice hand here for the dealer. Potential Tanyao.
Doesn't have to commit to Cheeto yet. All the other shapes are quite good as well.
There's possibly a Chitoy here on the right though. There's 4 pairs already. Though this does not actually have to be Chitoy either. Some of those hands where you can do whatever you want.
This hand is very easy. Will they pawn? No. Yeah, there's a very easy path to just try to take Tanyao in any way possible, but decides to not quite go for it yet. And imagine if it gets to like second rail, they'll start to consider just pawning into Tempai. We'll, however, cut the 1, so dropping the chance for the 2, so just maybe partially Tanyao calling chance, maybe partially Chitoi Tanyao.
There's a 1 away here on the right. So potential pure double sequence Pingfu
Oh yes.
with Dora. This
Yeah,
could be a
the
very nice
shapes have
hand.
a lot of possible upgrades too.
Ooh, Dora drawn by the dealer. We'll see if
Very
they can make
disconnected,
anything.
but if they go for 7 pairs, they could potentially use it or just connect something to it.
7 pairs Tanya Dora too. I mean Chitoy Tanya Dora too. Would be nice.
Does the Dora come out here? Do we just switch to Chitoi?
No, according to
interesting.
the ape mon.
Well, 1/6 was already out, so it's a little bit less likely to be pawned, but very strange to start with 8 in that case.
Okay, it was 7 pairs apparently.
Now, where do we go from here? It's the real question. Do we just try to call anything possible? I imagine they will gladly call it Forso, but everything else is a little bit more complicated. I don't think that Forso is coming out.
Home.
Okay. Now what? 6 mon? It is once cut.
I think 3/5 probably, trying to get more Dora,
Home.
but none of them look particularly great. Yeah, a little bit confusing about which direction to take this hand.
Yeah, I sure hope they got Tempai at the very least, because this is getting quite late.
I feel like a 2-mon or
There it is.
oh yeah,
Tempai. 4
yeah.
pin 5 so. There is 1 5 so left and 1 4 pin left.
Yeah, and they did drop the 3 so
And also the
upgrading that
7.
bamboo shape is pretty complicated.
Yep.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, anything to maintain Tempai without Furiton here.
I'm actually not sure if it's better to just take the Fruitan because, like, how live do you expect your hand to be? I guess.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure, honestly.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
The last
finds it
5
anyway.
so. Literally, the last tile available to finish the hand, and Uncle finds it. So that's great. Great for
Yanka is
them.
definitely getting some good hands together here.
Mhm.
This does put
Them in first now. And there's only one other person at 30,000, so
so if they win anything Suma now, they'll be the only person above 30,000. Yeah, their point situation almost reflects their standings in the league right now, with Tucker being a little bit behind and everyone else fighting for whichever top spot they can take.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if anyone can draw this white dragon. It could be very decisive.
It could also be the situation where everyone holds one of them in the end.
So I believe white dragon triplet run off of someone else would be enough to for Tucker, right? If Tucker manages to get the white dragon triplet for Mungan and runs off of someone else, it would have been enough for above 30k. The nice thing about this hand is that any win here that gets that as a sumo will get everyone below 30k for the extra 5k Yuma for Anka.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the 8,600 will be in fact enough to put Tucker back above 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
Very difficult to get that shape into that hand into a manga shape though, without hitting a white dragon.
Yeah, this might need to be just, I don't know, like some sort of Richi Patsumo as your
maybe
winning
the
condition.
Souths were their way of getting there. The double South and maybe Tanki
Richi
on the
double
white,
South?
something like that. Yeah, or that. Magic Dealer is just trying to get Tempa any way possible right now. Decides to keep the 6 so over the extra 3 pin. Maybe just for safety.
I think it's
safer
because if you
against-
draw the 7 so or the 6 so, you can go for Ipeco Tanyao more likely. Makes sense to me. Yep. 2-3 so? Yep.
Good call.
G.
I don't know if I would have done the same play, but it didn't work out for them. For her.
Yeah, Tucker is just struggling to get into tempo anyway right now. Got the Tuso here just for safety.
Yeah, Rachel working on that Sanchoku Junchan to take second place. Would that be enough on direct at 4,500? Oh, that would deal it.
Dong.
Tanya,
Yep.
Nomi.
They'll just take it.
1,600 for Oliver, taking second place. So Bianca going to be taking first with 38.6. So that's 23.6 on the standings. Going to be going into the promotion slot, I believe. Oliver K going to be taking second with plus 6.6. Rachel minus 6.7 in third, and Tucker minus 23.5 in fourth. So a pretty close game, all things considered. And let's take a look at the standings while we wait for the other game to start. If they're still playing another game. Yep, looks like they started a new game. So in about 3 minutes, we'll have that ready for you guys. And yep, it looks like Bianca is now in the promotion zone up there with me. Rachel and Oliver are right behind. And Tucker continues being in the demotion zone. We'll have to claw his way back.
Yeah, Tucker's still only on 13 games out of 24, so he has quite a lot of time to get out of there. Rachel seems to have already played another entire batch. She's on 17 games. Yeah, despite losing all those points from that Chinitsu, Bianca does secure the other hand with that Tenyao too to get first and maintain it. Very nicely done.
We'll see if the match is starting soon, and I believe we have 2 minutes still. So maybe we'll go to the bareback screen real quick. For just a minute, guys. Bareback. right, and we're back, everyone, with everyone's favorite commentator for Armel, Nathaniel. Welcome back.
So happy to be here. We've got an exciting hand here on the right already.
Yeah, let me switch over to the main view so you guys can watch.
Ah,
Yeah,
but it's gonna get cut short.
we had a potential almost Yakuman there from Anka, but instead it was just a one-hand Yakuhai, I believe.
That's right, Rachel taking it down, shutting down the monster. Bianca will have the dealership though here in these two.
So the door is a 3-pin, one drawn across the white. Anko and an ace pair across the table. Deal's hand looks just potentially like a normal Ricci hand. Not too fast. Quite a lot of pairs here on the left. So maybe a 7 pairs might end up happening. An Anko drawn.
Yeah, Tucker with a triplet. I want to avoid pairs if at all possible. Maybe we see a Saranko.
Could be.
Once again, Rachel calling very quickly for another relatively inexpensive win, unless she gets to use the Dora. And of course, 3 players still the ability to Ricci. Ooh, big door draw for Oliver.
Oh yeah,
Potential
that's huge.
Ricci. No pair in the hand currently. And decides to cut away from one of the Kanjan shapes, the So shape. 8060.
Looks like 4 pair years for the dealer. Could end up in 7 pairs Tanya. Would be a nice hand.
The 4th 1-pin goes to Tucker. Once again, we wish for Kansai Chitoi. Chitoi that allows 2 pairs of the same tile.
Yeah, we had a hand that was like that. It would have been Tenpai for Kansei Chitoi, but not allowed. Not allowed. Ooh, there
Oliver,
it is.
of course. Nice 3-mon. Yeah, of course you drop the Conchon 8 so 6 so and immediately draw the 7 so that would have built it. Classic
Classic.
rule. Rachel Do Tenpai. East Dora 1, waiting 2-pin, 5-pin.
And Bianca won away for Ricci Ping Futanya with potentially 1 Dora.
A 3-pin, 2 live in the wall. There are limited number of 6 pins though, because Rachel's holding a triplet.
Yeah, this hand is, if it completes, it'll be likely to complete on the Dora side. However, now there's only 1 Dora as well available because Rachel just drew one. So,
It switches to the Shampoo weight. Can even get Dora 3 with his hand from Mongon. This also makes it more likely that she gets the Fu bonus, especially if she wins on the 1-mon.
interesting discard here.
Yeah, potentially just concerned about the 50-10 with the early 8 Sukkot, but the 1 is going to come out from Tucker, and he'll get hit for that 5200, the door draw. Very beneficial for Rachel there. The sneaky terminal weight.
The uncle of 6-pin and the triplet of 1-mon also enough for the Fu upgrade. So instead of 39, it's 52. Very nice hand.
Always feels nice to get the Fu bump.
Rachel now at two hands win in a row. Green Dragon pair for the dealer. The Dora is the 7-pin. No other Yakuhai on the table. The Green Dragon is dropped and pawned by Oliver.
Speedy hand for the dealer, just despite not having much value, can repeat, hopefully. You know, Rachel, well known for being a player that can steamroll and just snowball, take over a game. She's already won the first 2 hands of the game. So maybe we're in for a long run from Rachel. Will this be another 60,000, 70,000 point game?
We did have one of those earlier by Dennis, who was in the demotion zone, but pulled a 50-point game to climb back out.
Interesting spot here for not Dennis, but Oliver. Oh, hang on a second. Ricci from Tucker, already temped by Ricci Dora 1. Slam waiting on the 3 so. a Sanzo believer.
Could have been
Normally a
Tenpai
penchant.
there, but 7-pin looks quite dangerous. It is Dora.
Yeah, it is tough. And that's what I was actually getting at earlier with a 1-mon cut. It's a little bit more efficient for Oliver to have cut the Dora there, but he decided to greed for the extra value despite having dropped the 9-pin earlier, but now it clears, and so Oliver will have a chance to get back into this hand.
Yeah, and the 4-pin looks quite good to be dropped.
Nakatsuji to the Ricci. Certainly could see that come out. Maybe he drops it here. No, 2-pin.
2-pin, Suji off the 5-pin.
I slightly prefer the 4-pin just because it gives us a better chance at getting into Tempa here.
Mm-hmm.
But understandable, both tiles are Suji.
I mean, sometimes it can be still quite dangerous, right? The tiles inside.
Right. And it was such an early Ricci, there wasn't a time to plan a better weight. Here's another Ricci from Bianca.
Oh, no, this is tricky. The 7-1 is Genbutsu against both, though. That'll be a nice defense. We do still have all of the... Oh, I guess there's 2 Trisos in the dealer's hand. But... Ooh, and the 4-pin now will deal in.
The cheaper side, no Dora there, so just Ricci only for 1300. Yeah, an impossible situation for Oliver to defend.
It was very difficult.
He played... 4-pin was relatively safe to one, kind of pseudo-safe to another. It wasn't really anything really to go off of for Bianca's hand, so... Fortunately, he did find the cheaper hand, and that will send us into Rachel's dealership.
Right, so it's East 4. It's going to be going into South, and the Dora is the 1-2. The dealer can use it. Potential for a Sanshoku as well. 1,
2, 3.
And we do have a 1 away already. Tucker on the right. Needs a 4 and a 6-2.
It's one of those hands, one of those wood-aways that you kind of treat it as 2 away.
Is this Kokushi?
It certainly has the appearance. How close are we?
1, 2, 3, 4,
9
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a pair. Yep.
Okay. We could see Yakuban.
I mean, we already have all the terminals, so we only really need the dragons. Dragons and the winds.
Yeah, in the meantime, Oliver playing for the flush on the left in the Dora suit.
Let's have 1 Dora.
You're very happy to see a Kokushi on your left if you're playing for the flush, because you know they'll be dropping the central tiles of your suit.
There's the Ricci though, and this is Suji trap on the 2-pin. And so it's a 2-pin, 6-pin, 6-0 Shampon. And
So
it's Tanya, so it'll be 2 Han.
Gonna be tough for Bianca to play for this Kokushi now against the dealer Ricci. And yeah, we'll just give it up with the Chun and discard.
Yep, the Chun is safe. This flush hand might still be possible.
You have to expect that some of your honor tiles are being held by the Kokushi player, as they might be a little bit safer than usual, even if they're shown by not seen on the board.
Yep, those life tiles.
Oh, the last winner for Rachel has been drawn, so no tiles remain in the wall. She'll have to see someone discard it. Will that Suji trap pay out here?
This could be a half flush E2 closed with Dora on the red draws under the right conditions.
That certainly would be expensive for Oliver. Really needs to find a 3-so though, and currently there are 2 left in the wall.
It's a very nice way because you can also just draw 5, 6, 7, 8 because it's a nested Chanpon shape.
And also 1-so 2-so for the Chitoi possibility.
Ooh.
Lots of ways for Oliver to get to Tenpai here. I'm sure he is willing to fight with this type of value. Maybe it's tough though. Like, look at the tiles Rachel has discarded after Ricci.
Yeah, it's only Monzo.
5 months, 9 month, 3 month. There's the 3 so.
We see a 3-so across the board to be cheated.
Honestly, I think Rachel would have won Chinitsu if she had perfect foresight as to these future draws.
Mm-hmm.
Four pin is clear. Tucker's already thrown that. Tucker's cleared all the pin tiles. Rachel's thrown all the mon tiles. So it has to be a so tile wait, and that might be
Oh,
problematic.
there's Tenpai. I
Okay,
think, right?
Yeah, it's Tenpai. Which way does he want to go? 2 so. Not going to take it.
Yeah, the 4-so is a bit too scary.
G.
Yeah, knowing that it's a so wait, everything in that upper central so area is really tough. Somehow, it will just go to Ryukyoku.
Hitori Tenpai, 3,000 points to Rachel, and a repeat bonus. Wow, a very nice hand here to start off. Potential for Chanta. White Dragon Yakuhai only is also possible. So definitely a quick hand is possible for the dealer. So you love to pick up your Ricci stick back, your Kyotaku.
And Rachel definitely seems to be inclined to think about that Chanta hand because of that early 5 so cut. Normally you might play the 1 pin because it overlaps in acceptance with the 4 pin, but 5 so certainly means she's feeling things out, maybe even thinking about the flush as well.
Okay, the tune, middle path. If you draw the 2 pin, you can go for Chanta. Or even Honitsu, yeah, you're right. Could be straight. Dora 2 on the left, and 1 Dora across the table. There's only 1 9 pin left, so this Chanta Sanshoku might actually be very hard to complete.
Yeah, that's a big decision there after tripling up the south 4 pin, committing to the Chanta idea.
Okay, so it looks like this could even be two-sided weight. This could be Sanshoku either way now.
Gotta let it go. Fix down that Chanta.
Yeah, there's only 1 8-mon left for the Sanshoku. And 1 9 pin left, so it's probably not happening. But you know, it could still be Chanta. Upon the White Dragon, G9.
Yeah, I'm also looking at the hand on the left, Oliver Ishanten for Richidor 2. And with all these 6s and 8s coming out, the 7 mon is looking like a really nice tile, although that has been discarded once as well. So Oliver probably pretty optimistic about his chances here. Ooh!
Drawing the last 9 pin. That's a great draw.
Not playing for the Sanchoku though. There was an alternate cut of 1 pin, or Haku Haku, if she wanted to play for that. But as you noted, 8 mon not live, not very live, so 7-9 makes sense. And she got that 7 out just in time. Oh, but she draws another one on Ipatsu. We'll dodge. But I fear for the
that's so
D-Lin.
tragic. Green Dragon safe.
3 times cut.
Sakiguri is the 7-mon.
Richie Doratsuda.
No, but it is 5,200. So we'll put Rachel now back into 3rd. And Oliver back into 1st. And just like that, we're in South 1. The Dora is the 1-mon. The dealer, not that great of a hand. It does have 1 melt completed and 1 Dora. We'll see what they can make of it. Oh, the South pair is picked up by the dealer. So that helps a lot.
If I'm in the dealer spot here, I want, first of all, to repeat. So, of course, the South pair-up is hugely beneficial, but I also want some extra value. I think Tucker spent a few seconds trying to figure out if there's another Yaku here. The plan might be Dora Tonki on the 1-bon, or maybe a Chanta shift later.
It might just be a Dora Tanki.
Oh, 6 so. Okay,
Very
so this is
interesting.
really Chanta greed?
Chanta or Honitsu greed. I don't think it's Honitsu though. We did drop the 2 pin.
Yeah, I think it's okay to cut one of the honor tiles there and just play for the Doratanki. But Tucker could even get a flush, as you said. The Honitsu is definitely
Oh,
possible.
there it
Oh,
is.
Dora pair. And this is where I'd like to be Tempai, but now imagine South, Dora 2 or 3, Chanta for the full 12,000 points.
Oh, the green dragon. How much could we get to?
Hatsu is live. We've seen a lot of the really expensive hands get shut down by open hands. Bianca open on the right, Ishanten for Chun only.
Not wanting to keep the Furitan one, so?
Chi.
Oliver, I love this chi. And the 4-mon cut. Beautiful. Playing for the 2-3-4 Sanchoku.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Maybe Rachel gets in on the action too. Yeah, another chi. Oh, but she would have drawn the 7-mon, turns out. It's always so sad. I don't know about love.
Oh, I think it's funny. I just laugh at the absurdity of mahjong. It's too much to feel grief over.
Big discard from Bianca. Chose to cut the 6-mon rather than the 3-mon, preventing Oliver from finding Tempai.
Chi.
And there it is. The Chanta is here. Waiting on the 9-pin and 6-pin. 9-pin is Mangan though. No one would expect the 9-pin wait after cheating 79.
Right? You sort of expect
Oh, this
that
is
shape is complete now. Uh-oh. Does Bianca fear Honitsu? Yes, we'll back away. It's not actually the flush, but the fear is going to save Bianca here. The possibility.
Oh, and you could still Mawashi this into Tempa if you get a 4. Although I feel like you're probably not dropping the 7-pin.
Now Oliver the one in danger of dropping the 6-pin. All depends on how he finds Tempai. If the 2-mon comes out, he's saved.
Oh! Bianca's saved from dealing in. It's now Tempai again. 5-8-pin.
There's an 8-pin. Rachel will hold.
There's one 5-pin left. And one 8-pin left. This is 4-10 though. You cannot deal into the sand.
You're right, with the 8-pin having been discarded.
Oh no,
And,
there's just only one 8-pin. Oh wait, there's 0 tiles to win, actually. Not that I counted properly.
all the 5s held as well. Oh man, the door. Rachel will hold on to that. There's the sumo. Takame.
There's the Mangan. This is what Tucker was fighting for.
From 4th place to 1st place in one hand.
Gotta get your
That
big
being
wins
said-
where you can.
Absolutely. I remember Tucker really pushed hard to find the Chanta in the hand specifically for the Mangan and did get there in the end. And Bianca has to feel a little bit rewarded for having dodged that deal. And you can see that the 6-9 pin would have dealt in.
Ooh, what do we have here on the left? This is another Kokushi attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a pair.
Okay, same as the last time.
Mhm.
This one has more of the honor tiles filled in, though, than the terminals. Tucker, though, a really nice hand as dealer. And honestly, lots of the hands around the table are really good.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, I think this is Ishantan for Bianca.
Yep, Bianca missing a pair, or at least was before that 8-month draw.
So reach
And a
Bingo
big-
Dora potential.
Kanchan Phil for Oliver, a huge Ishanten for him as well. Double Samanjam, headless.
Oh, yeah, so this is a 258 and 147.
And I thought the dealer's head was strong, but
There it
I
is.
think someone else.
Tempai.
And this is an interesting weight. The 3-sided that gets Pihu on the 2 and the 5 pin, but if the 8 pin comes out, it's still Tanyo.
Yeah. It's the one tanky way. The others are not.
If Tucker's feeling defensive, you could try Nakasuchi 4-mon, but if you're trying to fight and win this hand, 3 pin or 3-so.
Yep,
Yeah,
3
3
pin.
pin jam.
Just gonna go for it. Tucker does need a lot of points to come back. Currently at minus 90. So just hoping to high roll.
And this is a hand with which he could high roll. Chase Ricci from Bianca. Could we possibly see a third?
Oh, a
you
third
have
Ricci.
to. No.
1
You have to. It's too good.
So we got a 6-9 so, we got a 258,
2-5
and there it
so.
is, a 258.
8.
So Ricci, Tanya, no Dora. So this is gonna be 26 plus 3 Ricci 6. So quite a lot of extra stuff there.
Yeah, it ends up being a relatively cheap deal-in for Tucker, so they still managed to be over 30,000 points in second place. We go to South 2, Bianca.
And we got the Green Dragon pair for Oliver. The Dora is a 3-pin, one in dealer's hand. Looks like a hand that could have a lot of improvements and become good, but right now 2 pensions is not great.
Let's bear on the right for Oliver and Adora. Could be a callable 2,000 points to solidify first place. Rachel looking really strong across the table. 2 away from Tempai. And just gorgeous shapes. They only get better now. Tucker on the left. All goes up the 3-mon, so Pichu less likely, but Eddie Ricci is going to be strong with 1 Dora in hand. So it feels like the dealer is not favored in this one.
Yeah, not the great hand you're hoping for in fourth place as dealer in soft 2.
That's a very funny draw from Tucker. 6-mon Uncle as well. So whoever's
Yeah.
holding the 4-5 is going to be very sad. That's Rachel. Rachel is almost out of
and this
tiles to
have an
Felice.
8. And this have an 8 as well. It's like overlapping
This is-
6-mon dependency.
Yeah, this is brutal. Normally, you'd be looking at this and thinking,
Something.
3, 4, 5 Sancho chance.
Yeah, this is a massive Shantan. It's like 2, 4, 5. Actually, I guess it's just a normal 3-sided.
It's like
How do you call it? Lobby weight. I've heard it called lobby weight, piano weight. The 3, 3, 3, 4.
Oh, this. What is it? Diamantanki? Is one thing I've heard.
All right.
Yeah, 2 for 5, and then the 1 for
Shantan for the
pin.
dealer now. The hand improved a lot.
Yeah, so somehow in like 3 draws, it's filled this Konchan, most importantly in the Sozu.
ポン
And also drew an uncle, so this hand could end up being pretty good, honestly. Just draw a Ricci, jam it, waiting on the tune. Could be very nice.
And the Red Dragon is in the wall as well, so you could just triple up and slam a Ricci on the 1-4 pin. Also would be a great outcome.
Or you can Dama for the Sun Uncle, Shantan.
I don't know if I'm that greedy. This is technically Tempai, but does Tucker want this? Yes. We'll take the Ricci +1.
And the Chase.
Tempai.
Possibly. We'll see.
Likely.
The 9-so is Kibutsu.
リーチ
Yep,
A
there it
safe
is.
entry. I think it's worth it.
Now a Red Dragon might come out against 2 Richis. It is Shampai though. And in
Yeah,
row
I
2,
mean,
you're bound to have some safe tiles. Oh, and there was
Oh,
a
the
4 pin
4-pin.
on the pots. It's gonna deal
Ricci
into
Dora
Ricci Dora.
1.
No Urasan. There are 2 chances.
Although I believe all the 5-mon were held, but certainly the 3-mon was live as a potential Ira hit. That means
So-
Tucker's only 600 points away from Oliver, who's the dealer.
So we're in South 3 now. The Dora is the 5-so. Dealer with a potential Reach Pinfu hand. Green Dragon and White Dragon pairs, so we might see some Yakuhai pawns as well.
It looks like outside of the open hands, Dealer and Rachel on the right, both with Ricci plans. Neither holding Dora.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at a hand and you think it's not really the hard-hitting punch, and then by the time you get to the middle of second row, they've somehow drawn a Dora and incorporated it into the hand, and they get Pinfu or Sanchoku alongside with it, and all of a sudden it is the 12,000 points that you were hoping for. Oh, just like this.
This hand could be very nice. I can definitely see a...
Uh-oh.
Well, I was thinking of, drawing the Dora and using it for Sanshoku, but this is pretty good too. I mean, you can pawn for Tanya, or you can even end up in Chitoi. So this is
You're
great.
in danger of becoming a Chitoe hand. Wow, great.
What do you mean in
Pension
danger?
fill.
It's a great hand.
It's got its uses. It's I wish I believed in Chitoe, my Chitoe weights bet more. Yesterday I was playing my own games and I did not reach in my Chitoe and I missed out on Ippatsu twice.
Oof. There it is, Ricci, a quite early Ricci with the White Dragon. So Ricci +1, 2 5-pin. This is Tenpai. So that was Tenpai on the Chitoi 5-pin. But we're gonna choose something different. Just fold.
You could argue that the 4-mon is okay to play there, but Oliver...
I'm a big fan
looking
of
for
the
something better.
4-man in those kinds of situations. Suji and also like 2-3 months gone and also like cut before the Ricci. I think it's a fair cut if you want to go for that. Wanso Sotogawa. Do we trust it? Yep. Six-man also not a bad option for defense in his hand.
Back to
We're back
Tenpai.
into Tenpai. Do we trust the 4-man
Now
now?
with Tanya. Might try to win on the 4-mon.
Pin. And we're 1. Turns it 26 into 52. Anka. Now in contention here for first place. Just needs a Mangan.
Yeah,
And-
Tucker now the only player above 30k in first place.
And Rachel now in self 4 dealer. Dora is a 4-pin. Can use it. This looks like a reach Pinfu hand. Potentially. Sanshoku on the right.
Chanta Sanchoku.
Ooh.
Or...
West Green Sanshoku. Chanta. Of course, you can't get all of those as Yaku, but it's potentially a very good final
some
weight.
combination. Yeah.
I mean, it can be a very good final weight.
The West Green I have fond memories of.
Oh, yeah?
Had that exact weight in all last of game recently. And Dustin prevented me from getting Ippatsu. But I did get the win.
I have fond memories of Chitoi. It was my first Yakuman.
That's kind of crazy that Chito is a
Yeah,
Yakuman.
it was Chitei, Richi Chitoi Haitei Tsumo, Dora 6 or 4, or something like that.
The most broken Chito of all time.
Exactly.
That might be what distinguishes Chitoi lovers from Chitoi haters. Is your first experience? Is it being stuck in Chitoi hell? Ishan for...
So in the Invitational, I won a Chitoi as my last hand in the last game of the last set. That brought me from 3rd to 1st and actually made me win the set in first place. So I also have fond memories there.
If you want your club members to enjoy the Yaku of Chitoi, make sure they have good experiences like this.
All right. So Tucker not very far ahead in points, but in Uma, this could be huge. Well, it's
Yeah,
like
plus 20
plus 20 Uma,
potentially.
right? So like even winning this one hand is like winning a ton of points. You're
Yeah,
basically
this is what
winning 25 points in standings, right? That would put Tucker out of, not quite out of the demotion zone, but it would help a lot for sure.
if you win on the Dora, that's 3,900 plus the 5 bonus points of Uma for being the only player above 30,000 points. So it's oh, look at this
The cheeky South weight.
for the Chanta,
Uh-huh.
guaranteed. I guess no matter how Tucker won the 1 pin or 4 pin, it'd be plus 1 hunt, but this is definitely cheeky. This is
Yep. And I mean, he also gets a little bit of style points for the Ryang Shoku.
Dian Shoku, unfortunately not worth Yaku, but it definitely makes up for it in style points, as you say.
What is this weight here? This is Tenpai for
Yeah,
Oliver.
5 so. And
Home.
Oliver, I think, is missing that pin block.
Oh,
Look,
there it is. Deals it
5 pin
immediately.
immediately drawn. So Rachel
Oh.
will drop it. Now that's not an uptick first, but that's a big deal for Oliver, being over 30,000 points in second place.
But that puts Rachel into fourth. By
It
200.
will. Big change of placements. Not, that's a very small fourth place, right? Minus 18.3 is a B fourth, but still, the small Uma swing there, and the small Uma
that was
swing in
essentially like
Oliver's favor.
Oliver just won a Mangan. It's a 200 Mangan.
Also prevented Tucker from winning a Mangan. Losing the 5 bonus points of Uma. So still plus 19.5 first for Tucker. Oliver will grab a positive result as well, plus 6.9. And Bianca in third, minus 8.1. As we noted, Rachel in fourth, minus 18.3. But this was a really swingy game. It looked like Rachel was going to steamroll. And then we had some Ricci battles that went back and forth. And in the end, Tucker, the big Mangan force, is what's going to lock the game away.
And here we can see Bianca just a little bit ahead of me in the promotion zone. We got Rachel was right there. Now maybe a little bit below, but still, very well in the positive range. Tucker, slowly but surely climbing out of the demotion zone. And Oliver might now be not quite in the promotion zone, but right there, close to Rachel and Bianca and myself. So that's the standings for tonight. And I believe that's probably the last game for tonight, right, Nathaniel?
It is possible. I don't know if they're playing another one, but yeah, these A2 standings are really interesting for the relegation line. Usually, historically, it's right around 100, so Tucker doesn't have to be that worried just yet. Just continue to play consistently. And for the promotion line, because Christine and Amy are both at 180, they've both sort of broken away from the rest of the pack, and that's a bit unusual. Usually we have just one player breaking away. With two, that means that the cut line is looking to be a little bit lower than usual currently. So we'll see how the next few sessions come into play.
I know what happened there. Amy won two dealer Urasans on my table.
That trust Amy, the Uda queen, to pull that off.
So that was great. So I hope you guys enjoyed the games for tonight. There might still be more games, but I need to eat dinner and it's very late here.
I do think that was the last game that's popped up, so we did it. We made it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the matches. Thank you for KD for commentating, and thank you, Nathaniel, for helping me with the final game.
And thank you for broadcasting it for us so we could watch our regular Wednesday session.
All right, everybody. This has been the Armel Wednesday broadcast, and I hope you guys have a good night. If you want to check out the American Ricci Twitter at American Ricci, and you can also check the website to sign up for the next season if you're not a player yet at AmericanRicci.org. And you can also check out the YouTube where the VODs are posted at tinyurl.com/ArmelYouTube, YT. And that will be it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.